Good day, eh? Welcome to the Super Good Camping Podcast, the trip log edition. Thomas and I are on an 8-day trip through southern Ontario's Queen Elizabeth II Wildlands Provincial Park. It's a what do you call it?
Non-operating.
That's it.
Non-operating park.
You gotta grab on your face. No other side. There you go.
We've just finished having dinner.
It's that for the record, we're doing this as an audio and a video. So if you're one of our awesome podcast alone listeners, go check the YouTube version. It'll be different. Trust me. I cut way less out of it, so we look like absolute morons when we do the YouTube versions. So this is day 2. We are Monday, September the 18th. We came in yesterday. Oh, it's a very long story to where we got there, but we didn't get here until about 3 o'clock, maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we had to trek through a decent-sized lake. It's called Head Lake. About 7.5 clicks from there to the campsite we're currently on. Racing dark clouds the entire way. So, I hear thunder, shoot, go, 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 go. We didn't quite beat them. Probably about 20 minutes out from the site. It came down and we got here damp. So we pitched the tent. It was actually as we always do, put up a tarp first.
Yeah.
Put up the tent and then started unpacking stuff. We've been cooking off of the gas stove the entire time, literally just for fun. I went, you know what? We've still got. We did steaks last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, steaks, and I can't remember. Oh, rice, right?
Yes.
Meals are a big thing when you're backcountry camping, especially good tasting meals. So, steaks and rice last night, but fried steaks, unfortunately. And we did real bacon and eggs this morning. What did we do we had hot dogs and hamburgers for lunch.
Yeah.
And we just had bone-in pork chops cooked over the fire. So just for fun, it's been raining. So it rained last night, rained yesterday, rained last night.
And then we weren't
rained
supposed
overnight.
to get rain today.
And then,
it did.
Rain showers, which was a whole bunch of rain, and then stopped just long enough to go, okay, cool, put the chair, and then start again. So it's been that kind of a day. We have, for fun, I thought, you know what? Nick Wick claims that they can start a fire pretty much any time, not to put anything on them. I don't know. Thomas went and collected a bunch of wet wood.
Actually, you can see the island in the background there. And if you're one of our video watchers, so I paddled across to that, sort of scaled a small dead tree and
knocked a bunch of stuff off of it,
Yeah.
brought it back.
Brought it back as much as I could, at least. Anything that wasn't rotting away.
Then went around and picked up some lighter stuff under some trees around here, but still it was all wet. It's been raining for more than 24 hours, so it was poopy. We didn't think we'd do a fire. I tried the Mick Wick fire starter. Lo and behold, I am sold. We have a fire. We cooked bone-in big fat pork chops. Did potatoes in the fire, in tinfoil in the fire. What else did we do? Oh, grilled. So we dehydrated, rehydrated, and grilled some zucchini. What did you call it?
Oh, it reminded me of what vegetarian bacon would be, because it was very crispy.
It's kind of long and slender, so it looks like.
Yeah.
But it has no pork in it. So there you go. So the storm chased us in. We did all that. We did that. What else? What do you have to offer?
So there's not a lot of walking paths on this island, like you would normally find in most campsites, because most of those are dirt most of the way, and then some rock here and there. But this is mostly Canadian Shield, so...
I don't think it's an island. I think it's a southbound isthmus.
Okay.
Point. Just saying.
Sort of point. Anyways, it's very, very rocky. You'll occasionally catch a glimpse of a pathway sort of trodden down through some plants or little markings here and there of like blue tape or something like that. So it can be a little difficult finding your way around on this particular site.
If you're not looking for a lack of lichen or worn, like a worn bit of moss, the amount of stone that's around here, the amount of the granite that's around here, you wouldn't notice. So continue.
So I went and yesterday evening, during one of the short breaks in the rain, I went and hung our bear hang. Later in the evening, after we had, finished eating and had begun to clear up camp to head to bed, I went, all right, I'm going to go hang all the food from the bear hang. Lo and behold, I could not find the bear hang. So I spent probably the better part of, half an hour, 45 minutes?
Oh, at least. Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Trying to set myself up a new one without a pulley and just sort of chucking things at one of the very few available branches that was tall enough, out far enough.
And by things he means our mess kit waiting the end of a rope, which we're going to have to replace more things in our mess kit again. Just saying.
We didn't have anything else heavy.
I could have thrown you at it.
Could you have?
Maybe.
All right.
You don't know?
So that was fun, a good way to start the trip. We've definitely had worse starts. There was the time in Kawartha where we paddled out in the dark.
Yes, we've had worse starts.
Set up in the rain, I believe.
We showed up with most of the things.
Yeah.
So there's the pro. We since I started delegating the prep, we generally show up with not most of the things. So this was a bit of a win. That was good. And we've eaten well, so.
Yep.
Oh, and just before we set out, we got our, what is it, basic?
Orca Level 2.
Orca Level 2, basic Orca Level 2 certification.
Yeah.
So we were tired. Oh boy, I have shoulders that don't want to know me. Yeah.
Yeah, did a lot of driving.
Did a lot of driving, did a lot of paddling. It was three hours probably to do the 7.5 clicks to here.
Yeah.
I would say the majority of it was Head Lake, just because it's a big open body of water. And weirdly, we were paddling into a headwind, which never happens to us. Yeah.
I didn't even get a tailwind going out to that island and back. It was just side wind.
There you go.
And of course, solo paddling the 17-footer. That was a good time.
It's not terrible. Wow, wind is poopy.
Yeah, wind and not a lot of weight in the canoe made for very back and forth.
So those of you watching the video will notice Thomas's very bright hat. We are here in late September, mid to late September. September 18th, I think, is today.
Yep.
Right, day 2.
You said that earlier in the recording.
That's fine. I can cut it out. Anyhow, hunting season. Just I think the 15th onwards, it's fair game. I don't know what all the, deer, bear. I don't know, but shotguns go off. So we make sure the shotguns aren't pointed at us by wearing very bright orange things, because apparently bears and deers and stuff don't wear orange things. So we're
not too sure about blues and greens and colors like that, but we know that they don't wear orange. So orange it is.